Hey guys, Shivering Chimney here. There's a chill in the air. You don't come into the office very often these days, so I can only assume you're here because of what today is. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? You're here for the 12th anniversary of 2012 Halloween. Do I know you or do I know you? Well, I figured this might happen, so I've prepared another story for you. This terrifying tale comes from the year 1966, and unlike the other stories from past years, this one isn't true. You know the Bible? Yeah, best-selling book. The best-selling of all time, actually. Not sponsored. Well, back in 1966, some people got together and tried to make a sequel after realizing that the copyright was up, trying to cash in on the IP. It did not sell very well at all. People in general did not buy Bible 2 the way the authors hoped they would. But within that tortured manuscript, slaved over by its authors and unappreciated by the public it was meant to preach to, lies a story the likes of which you've never heard before. The story goes that one day, the devil decided he wanted to check in on humanity, see how we were all doing lately, because it'd been a while since Bible 1. Let's dive in, right from the top of the book. Lucius 1:1.
Souls. But I can't help but notice it's been a while since we've got the really good ones, you know what I mean? Exactly. It's like the old sins aren't doing it anymore. Should we make new sins? Like apathy, denial, cruelty. That bumps it up to 10 deadly sins, nice and round. Yeah, a lot of paperwork to add new sins. I need to find the old tablet again. Tell you what, why don't you go to Earth and just have a look around? And if you see someone that you think should, go to hell, you can just do it manually, since the automatic system seems a bit busted. Yeah, and maybe we should make silence a sin too. Not talking to your boss should be a sin as well, maybe ghosting your close friend, your boss.
And so young Anthony Christopher came to Earth. Came prepared too. Look, he drew a bunch of these cute, hand-drawn maps at different places, and it has a scale. Like, 10 what, Anthony Christopher? I don't know, but there sure are 10 of them. Young Anthony Christopher was an ordinary boy. At least, a devil boy. Young Anthony Christopher got up to no good. He was a bit of an evil guy. I mean, he basically got up to the devil equivalent of entrapment. I'm skipping ahead here, but a lot of these people did not even sin that much. And are they retconning forgiveness in Bible 2? Is sinning bad again? Because I thought we were forgiven for those. That was what the whole first book, that was the climax of... Anyway, look. Here's a woman. Fictional woman from Bible 2. She is maybe the only one who actually kinda deserved what she got. I mean, keeping your potatoes in the fridge would be weird enough. Keeping entire sacks of potatoes in the fridge is even worse, so of course she had to die. Straight to hell. Yeah, that sound was a high five that I earned by pointing out the word potatoes is missing an E in this translated indie game. Really earning my keep here today. That's masterful. But you have to understand, this is the quality of writing of Bible 2. They never proofread anything when they were writing this. Here, look, he goes on a murder spree next. Let me skip ahead and read you some of... Here we go.
That was a refreshing glass of water. Having my home be on fire is not as epic as it sounded when I was setting things up back in the day. Tell me, Anthony, are the humans still doing wrath?
And that's the first parable of Anthony Christopher. Did you like it? You'd better have. It's actually really difficult to get a copy of Bible 2. It's very rare these days. A lot of them were burned. Speaking of, before I read you the next parable, maybe I should tell you a quick story or two about the three authors themselves. Because that's an interesting bag of worms anyway. Bag of worms. Is that a thing people say? I think that's what the kids are saying these days. This Anthony Christopher stuff is golden. Between the three of us, we're really off to a solid start on Bible 2 here. But I think we need to get some audience feedback to make sure it's a real bestseller. I think you just hit the nail on the head. Maybe we should spend a bit of money to put together a focus group. Show them what we got so far. Make sure we're headed in the right direction. That's a good idea. I think you just hit the nail on the head. Wow, I'm gonna lie. That was awesome. You mean you're not going to lie? I'm gonna lie. That is what I meant. So you don't like it? Not really, no. The Anthony Christopher stories are kinda cool, but the rest is slop, not even worth mentioning in detail. Oh, well that sucks, but I was the one who wrote the Anthony Christopher stories, so sucks a bit less for me. Can you tell me what in particular you liked about my stories? We really need this book to be a hit when it drops. I don't know, I guess those stories just felt real. You've got a real ability for writing. Thank you. I got some more to say, but first, do you mind if I smoke? Not at all. Oh my god. Yeah, turns out he did mind if he smoked. A real person died. This part happened. This wasn't a story from Bible 2. This happened in the author's house. There was a stove malfunction. That guy died. Yeah, turns out he did mind if he smoked. Oh, but look at the time. We better get back to young Anthony Christopher and see what kind of stuff he was getting up to in the story. Hiding shoes just to be evil, breaking glass for no reason. Here, Lucius 1522. This is a good one. This is where they give him the bike.
I can't do this alone, even though I am strong. Need something more than me, someone to push me to victory. Let's see what we can do together, me and you. Can't be afraid to try. Kiss your fears goodbye. No looking back. You and I were on the attack. Full speed ahead, running to the sunset.
Ah, that looks like a good deal.
The thing is, after the focus groups, Bible 2 wasn't projected to sell nearly as many copies as the authors had hoped, largely because the original creators had nothing to do with the sequel. So they decided to put some ad space between the pages to try get some of their money back.
Nice, dude. I've wanted a knife for ages. Ow! Ow, my hand. God damn it. Oh no, my copy of Bible 2 is ruined.
Did the ad space work? Are we ready to start making money now? No, and the focus groups still don't like most of what we have so far. Damn it. We're gonna have to make the stories better. Write something that really speaks to the people. Like an audiobook. Yeah, but it's only 1966. It would have to be in black and white. No, for now, we just have to write something better. I'll go see if I can get us some more sponsors. You just keep writing those Devil Boy stories. They're the closest thing we have to a hit in all of Bible 2. Alright, I'll see what I can do. You know, it just goes on from there, really. He poisoned some food to kill people for the sin of gluttony, gluttony is when you eat food. That's a big no-no. But you can tell the people behind it were really starting to run out of ideas from here on. I mean, they started giving him crazy powers. It just got stupid. It was too much. There's this one story teaching the dangers of sloth, the sin where you take a break. The boy just goes around floating icicles and pianos above people that are lying down, and if they don't get back to work, they get mashed. It gets weird. Everybody bloody hates Bible 2. It was a stupid idea. It's not a stupid idea. We just need to do a bit of tweaking. I think you just hit the nail on the head. You're the one who's tweaking if you think we're gonna make any of our money back. Calm down. Don't delude yourself. You know that Bible 2 is epic. It's a top idea. Don't pretend otherwise. You're right, I'm sorry. Bible 2 is epic. If we can't work out the kinks and get this out fast, who knows if somebody else will leap on the IP before us. It's a ticking clock, and whoever gets it done first stands to make a lot of money. Let's just take what works for now and keep doing it. A couple people seemed interested in your Anthony Christopher stories. Keep writing those while we figure out what we're missing. I think that's our best play here. I think you just hit the nail on the head. Yeah, let's do it. So, we were just wondering if you might have any thoughts on what we're missing.
You can't just write Bible 2.
What? Surely the copyright's expired by now. Is it not public domain?
It's not a matter of copyright, it's a matter of you're just making stuff up.
Yeah. Look, nothing. We haven't actually met devils. We had to make it up. Oh, but one guy died because of a stove malfunction at my friend's house. Are you saying we should write about that? It's a miracle, right? Unexplained stove malfunction killed a guy?
You can't just write Bible 2.
Why not?
It is so frustrating that I can't formulate a reason why, even though I know I'm right about this.
You know, while we're talking about the authors, I'll just mention that it was around this time another real person was found dead by the author behind Anthony Christopher. This guy they were trying to sway into investing in the book, and he was nearly on board until he drank poisoned whiskey and died. Nobody has any idea who poisoned the whiskey, but hey, whiskey's its own kind of poison, you know what I'm saying? The man died. This was a real human. First that unexplained stove malfunction, now the poisoned whiskey. It feels like something out of an Anthony Christopher parable. Almost like he's real somehow. Fiction come to life. Is there any way that I could actually be causing? Maybe I should just abandon the whole project.
No, you can't!
Oh, are you a Bible 2 fan?
My name is Gustav Terrence, and you can't discontinue your writing.
Legit none of your business, Gustav.
I'm telling you, just keep writing those Anthony Christopher stories.
Yeah, everybody says that. I feel like it's done. Said all that needed to be said. I should work on something new. Like an Angel Boy. Oh, that's good.
Just give it another week or two. These random deaths are just accidents. And besides, there's no way Anthony Christopher is real. He's just a part of your imagination. Hey, wake up. I know what you are, boy. You're a character, like me. Fictional. But, like me, you were written by someone with a rare ability for writing. A special spark in their mind that means with enough concentrated thought, they can change reality. They brought us to life and they didn't even know it. So, how do you like being real? That's okay. Well, I bet you kinda like it. Come with me. I want to show you something.
Hey, guess what? The library agreed to stock Bible 2? Nope, guess again. You found us a good investor? Or more advertisers? Nope, guess again. Just tell me. The library passed us up to stock another book instead. And I'm trying a new thing with my voice. What do you think? It's misleading. So, whose book did they stock instead? Rhett Brooke. He wrote a new novel about a scheming old man whose plans always go awry. They chose that over Bible 2. An old man whose plans don't work instead of a young devil boy who always wins. I know, what a jerk. I bet Rhett Brooke is off popping champagne somewhere right now.
The man tied to this table is Rhett Brooke, the man who wrote me. And, asshole that he is, he wrote me to be an old-ass man. I'm only like 2 years old, I just started elderly. He wrote me with bad knees as well, thought it would make me more relatable, but I'm the one who actually has to deal with the bad knees. I can tell what you're thinking. Why is he tied up? Well, unfortunately, he's just published my book. He's going to stop writing me. And that means I have to kill him. Just like you do with your author. Can I get a thumbs up, if you understand? Thumbs down, something? Listen, kid, when your creator stops writing you, you'll stop existing in the real world. It's his effort of thought that's keeping you around, and once that's directed elsewhere, it's over. But if he dies before he redirects it, you get to stick around. I've got to kill my author, and you've got to kill yours. Thumbs up? Alright, you probably get it. It's really a shame your guy used his rare abilities to write Bible 2. It seems like a bit of a waste, no offense. I'm going to use the knife I bought the other day. Great value, I got a really good deal on it. Yeah, that's the one. But just wait. I have some final preparations to do. He wrote me with a lot of anxiety. I need to triple check everything. Put the knife back. My back!
Yeah, mate, maybe you should have got Peter Pan to help you out if you wanted a fictional character. Maybe the Devil Boy was not the smart play. Police were called when acclaimed author Rhett Brook barely escaped some sort of occult ritual. The man responsible for the kidnapping and attempted murder was found dead, and as of yet, has not been identified. Police are asking anyone who knows anything about this man to please come forward. The knife used seems to have been an absolute bargain, surprisingly good quality for such a low price.
I feel terrible. I can't shake the feeling that those deaths, they're all my fault.
I think you just hit the nail on the head. What?
Forget it. The point is, I don't think I want to write any more Anthony Christopher. Let's just take Bible 2 and publish it as is. I think we've written enough, and tinkering won't make a difference anymore. Man, I hope people at least give Bible 2 a chance. There's gotta be some library that'll stock it. Oh, great. Copy of Rhett Brook's stupid book. What makes this thing so great anyway? There once was an old man named Gustav Terrence. Gustav Terrence? But I met that guy. How can he be fictional? Unless fictional characters. What's that sound? You are real.
And yeah, that's pretty much Bible 2. A few mediocre parables and 2 unexplained real deaths. Nobody knows what happened to the 3 authors. They just kind of disappeared after that house burned down, taking most of the copies of Bible 2 with it. Which, I mean, technically, I guess that means the IP is still open for somebody else to make a sequel. Huh.
Together we can show the world what we